Alright, it looks like we're up and running. We've only had to try this like 10 times, but actually not really 10, but it was a few. Alright, we're playing a single player game of Survivalcraft. We've done this once before. No. You can't play. So I don't even think they have multiplayer built yet, but that's I'm sure down the road. It's a great game. It's like Minecraft, but I think I like it. It's a little more realistic. It's a little more challenging. But you can do almost all the same stuff, just slightly different. Anyway, there's not a lot of videos out there that do Survivalcraft. There's a ton of videos that do Minecraft, and Minecraft has so many things out there, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, now you can do it on Windows 8 and Windows 10 from the Windows Store. You can get this out there, and it's a fun game. It used to be only on iPad and I don't know, maybe some of the Android devices, but I don't know. It's great. When I first started playing it was so difficult because everything tries to eat you, and you have no clothes. You freeze to death. You die of starvation. But now I figured out some ways to do it, and I'm going to show you how to quickly build a house when you start one. That way you can be safe, and then you can, develop all sorts of fun ways of making this your game. Anyway, single player. We're going to choose. We're going to create a new world. I'm here with my sons, Hudson and Stryker. Stryker, say hi.
Hi.
Hudson, say hi.
Hi.
All right. All right. So we're going to leave challenging mode.
What's that?
These are options right here. If you for textures and stuff, we don't have any. We're just use a default stuff. This is just a run-of-the-mill thing out there. They have different modes. Cruel, which if you die once, then your game's over. And you can't play the world anymore, which is, can be devastating if you've gone a long ways. Creative is alright if you like to build fancy, smashy things. I don't really care for it. But if you wanted to build like some huge castle just for fun and make it all beautiful and neat looking, creative's your way. Harmless is not creative. It lets you play in like a mode where nothing's going to kill you. So you don't really have to worry. You can play harmless mode to kind of get used to what is out there, where to go, how to do it, but nothing really kills you out there. Gives you a description down here.
I'm gonna take your practice then, and maybe you're gonna do that mode because
Yeah. All right. So here's challenging, and we're gonna play the game. Survivalcraft starts off with a ship. Apparently you don't have a group of friends that like you because they kicked you and marooned you on this crazy island and said, "See you later." See, and there you go. You on the shore. Remember, we won't be back for you. So they leave. It'd be nice if you could be able to build a ship. Oh, look at this. Lucky for us, we landed in a place where there's trees around close. There's a lot of trees over there. It looks like there's some food. Doesn't look like to be any lions or wolves right here, or bears, but there's definitely food, and that is important. So it's great that you run into pumpkins. Pumpkins are a nice, easy source of food. They give you a decent amount of food in your belly, and you really need that. This here is a cotton. It's wild. Cotton, you'll end up growing it, getting the cotton balls, and you can make clothing and all sorts of different stuff because you really need clothing because that's what you apparently didn't have many clothes on that ship. And your clothes will not last long. When they finally wear out, you end up running around in your underwear, which never, thankfully, runs out. So we're going to head over towards some trees. We're going to stay away from the cows and the bulls for now, but those are a great source of food. So we've got all sorts of food out here. And like I said, this is quickly how to create a shelter so that you can survive. Because this first day, your sun is going to go down quick. Oh, look at that, a gravestone. This is cool. And in Survivalcraft, there's gravestones around every now and then. So what you do is you dig up under and around them, and sometimes you can find some pretty interesting things. There's not a whole lot in this one. A whole lot of nothing, but you did find a gravestone. What is that, a donkey? We're just going to go ahead and put that back down there to let, there's a hole there. We know that we dug it. Quickly, now, this is all about quickly creating a shelter. We're going to come over here. First thing I want to do is grab some wood, and, I've got my fists of steel. Not really. But bare hands, you are a man of men, and you are able to beat trees down with your bare hands, just like in other games. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab a few of these just to get started. Notice the temperature drop. We were over there in that area over there where the stuff was, and it was a little warmer over there. But here we are going to make some planks. I'm going to quickly make a crafting table here. I'm going to get these seeds and these inadvertent flowers and stuff that I picked up. So this looks like a nice little spot. It's out in the open, nothing crazy. So I'm going to put the crafting table right there. And I'm going to make a few sticks. And then we're going to make a quick hatchet. I don't see any enemies around, so we won't worry about creating a machete at the moment. And I'm going to come back over here, and we're going to mine as fast as we can. I see the sun glaring up over there, which reminds me that it is noon and fast approaching nightfall. And we've got to get this shelter done before nightfall. There are things that come out at night, no crazy creepies, but there are some things out there that do harm to you. Wolves and lions, and sometimes you'll hear howl of a werewolf, which is the only real fictional character in this game that I'm aware of. I could be wrong, but
when it's nighttime,
yes.
he would do it, and there's red eyes out here. Wait, tells you where he knows you where you are, right, Daddy?
That's right. We're just going to go ahead and mine this. Well, I'm not really mining. Okay, mining until my hatchet breaks. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, so I'm going to run back over here to my crafting table. I'm going to build a quick shovel here, just so that I can grab some dirt. We're going to start off with a quick dirt shelter. I can use wood since I had wood. They're nice homes for, wood is very valuable. You need to make lots of sticks for lots of tools. Typically not. It rains often in this game, and when it starts to rain, you're in danger if you're outside because lightning will strike you and kill you, and you don't want to be in that situation. And if you're in an area that's not very warm, rain will start to make you cold, and you will freeze. Your screen starts to cover up with ice, and you end up dying, which is still unfortunate. Oh, yeah, the other important thing husband wants to point out is your hunger. We are hungry now. It said it's probably time to eat already. But we do have some pumpkins. Those are for safekeeping. We're grabbing quite a few pieces here. I like to get, a little over 40 pieces of dirt. So I use the shovel. Gives you pretty close to 40. Alright, so here's my shelter. We're going to start off the base work of it. So we'll place, quick shelter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a decent size. We're going to leave a space for a door. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and of course it's going to start raining. Okay. So we're going to start building this quickly. I don't really want to get struck by lightning. Actually, it's not that I really don't. I don't want to get struck by lightning. So we're going to build these things quickly. Alright. Thing is, if you build your house too big, you end up running out of the resources that you need to build it. And so later when I show you it, we'll find the ideal size. Usually all you really need to build a quick shelter is a home that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, say 5 by 1, 2, 3, 5 by 4. That's really all you need for a quick shelter. I went way overboard, and I'm risking destroying this video by getting struck by lightning, but we're going to go ahead and stand underneath this tree. We can use the wood. I just don't want to quite yet. Matter of fact, I probably should. While I beat up this land, this dirt. It's gonna get. The thing is, it's gonna get. It's not so much rain. It's gonna get dark really quick, and we have to have it all built. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop farming over here, digging, and I see some lightning. While I'm under this thing, I'm gonna create my wood, lots of wood planks here, and I'm gonna run back over here. I'm going to stand underneath here since I'm completely wet, and I'm going to build
Door.
2 doors. I like to build my homes with 2 doors.
Right
So I'm going to stand outside, click it there to open it, close it, stand outside because it doesn't matter if you put it on the inside, then you have an entryway that's there. I'll use up the rest of my dirt. If I have any more dirt in stores, the rest of it is going to be wood.
No one will put it there. You can put a sink. Right, Daddy? What are you doing? I want to see. You're getting cold.
Thing is, if you want windows, then you need to mine some. You need to grab some sand, build an oven, which you'll need cobblestone for, and then you can build windows. So that is a little bit later. Unfortunately, it's dark in your home, but it's a nice little home. We'll get rid of the grass, mow it down. No, it's actually a big home. I take that back. It's not a nice little home. It's a big home. It's very dark outside, but we do have some food that we're going to eat now by simply dropping a few pieces of this pumpkin on.
Just hold on and just tap on it.
So here we go. Now I can grab this and the leaves that fell off the trees and create some oak saplings here. That was an oak tree that we were doing. And you can plant those oak saplings outside so you have trees that are near your home, or if you find that you're building a home that's
We have wood.
well,
You need a toy.
if you build a home that's
You need to make a
not near trees, you can grow some trees. I need to make a sword. Right now I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to sleep because it's dark. I don't like to work in the dark without torches especially. So we're going to go ahead and catch some shut-eye real quick. And we are officially in our shelter, sleeping. And so we're going to leave the video right now and call it good. There's our character. And we'll call this video over.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Striker.
Bye.
Bye, Hudson.
Bye.
All right, bye. Thanks for watching.